At the start of the episode, we see Natsum, who hasn't slept well in 2 nights because he can't stop thinking about Reina. At school, he notices that Himari is acting very strangely. Soon after, Reina greets him, but when Natsum doesn't respond, she repeats herself angrily, forcing him to nervously greet her back. Reina asks what's wrong, and Natsum explains that Himari has been behaving oddly. Reina tells him to leave it to her. As they head to class, Reina gives Natsum a packet of cookies, which cheers him up. After she leaves, Himari starts teasing him. Later, on the rooftop, Natsum confronts Himari about why she left them alone the other day. She says she wanted to give him and Reina some time together. Natsum responds, "It's not like we were on a date." Himari asks if Reina is the same girl he met in the garden, his first love. Natsum grabs her shoulders and asks why she's been acting weird, especially after mentioning that kiss. Himari blushes. Natsum says, "Sure, she was my first love, but that doesn't mean my feelings are still the same." He asks her to stop messing with him emotionally. She hands him a juice can to shut him up and walks away silently. Natsum is left confused, wondering what she's thinking. In the lab, Natsum explains how to remove colors from flowers. Reina listens seriously while Himari continues causing distractions. Natsum asks Reina to handle her, and she physically restrains Himari from messing around. During their conversation, Himari suddenly says that if Reina weren't around, she and Natsum could kiss again. Natsum is shocked and asks what's wrong with her. They start arguing about kissing, and Reina, feeling awkward, decides to leave. After she leaves, Himari laughs and teases Natsum more. He tries to go after her, but she grabs his hand and pulls him onto her lap. Then she randomly brings up marriage, suggesting that if they never get partners, they should marry each other. Natsum reminds her it was a joke. Himari then seriously suggests forming a love contract. Natsum refuses, reminding her that they're just friends. But just as they're about to kiss, a sound from Himari's phone interrupts them. Natsum checks and realizes she took a photo right before they were about to kiss. He gets mad while Himari laughs hard, teasing him again. Natsum reflects on how close they actually were. Himari silently admits it was hard to control herself and walks away. Back in class, Natsum wonders what she really wants. In the next scene, Natsum is talking to Makiz about Reina. Makiz asks if Reina confessed to him, joking that she finally found her prince. Natsum defends Reina and Makiz jokes about not understanding her type. Natsum complains about Himari's recent weird behavior, and after hearing everything, Makiz seems excited. In the final scene, Natsum gives Reina some flower-shaped hair clips and she gets excited. He asks her to wear them so he can take some pictures, but none turn out well. Natsum thinks about how different Reina is from Himari. Reina is sweet, while Himari is perfect at everything. Natsum was easily getting some good pictures, but then he went to Reina and said, "Let's click more pictures some other day, today it's not working out properly." Just then, Himari said, "All right, leave all of that to me." She walked over to Reina and whispered something in her ear. Slowly, in a kind of slow-motion moment, Reina turned her face, and at that exact second, Natsum clicked a photo. When he saw the picture, even Natsum was surprised. It turned out perfect, just how he had imagined. He was thrilled, but Reina was blushing hard. Natsum couldn't understand why she was so flustered. Himari then laughed and said, "Hey, don't take it too seriously. I was just messing around." Reina got mad and chased after Natsum to hit him. In the next scene, Himari and Natsum were walking home together. Natsum asked her, "What did you whisper in Reina's ear?" But Himari refused to tell. Then she started talking about Reina again, how she confessed her feelings to Natsum and when he planned to confess back. Natsum replied that he wasn't thinking about all that right now. He wanted to focus on his accessories and sell them properly. He also mentioned that the pictures turned out really well and that he would edit them once he got home. Suddenly, Himari said, "If I ever fall in love with someone, one thing's for sure. It's definitely not going to be you." Natsum was shocked and started thinking about her words. Then he said, "Well, it's true. We're really good friends after all." Himari laughed it off and walked away. Later, Himari was shown at home, looking very sad. She thought, "Natsum rejected me. We were such good friends, and the girl he loved finally became his." She kept thinking about a lot of things and was deeply hurt, feeling like her friend was slowly drifting away from her. Meanwhile, Natsum had created a new accessory, so they all celebrated with a small party. Himari started teasing Miki's Seema, saying, "Technically, Natsum didn't invite you. I was just being nice and invited you myself." This sparked another round of bickering between Himari and Miki's. Miki's then asked Natsum, "So what's your new product?" Natsum showed them a flower hair clip and everyone was stunned. It was beautiful. He was planning to give it to Reina. As he approached her, Himari began acting weird, saying, "This is your masterpiece. It's definitely going to sell well." She started clicking a bunch of pictures and mumbling to herself. Miki's was watching her closely. Natsum told Himari to stop being so hyper and just sit quietly. Then Miki's suggested it'd be even better if you personally put the clip in her hair. Reina was surprised but agreed. Natsum placed the flower clip in her hair and Reina really liked it. She even thanked him. Seeing this, Himari and Miki's joked, "We can't even watch this much lovey-dovey stuff." Natsum got irritated and told them not to act so dramatic. Then Miki said, "After seeing your pictures and this product, I can confidently say you two make a great pair. You should make Reina your model." Reina agreed, saying she liked the idea. Natsum said he hadn't really thought about it much, but he'd consider it. Suddenly, Himari got visibly angry. Miki's noticed her mood change, but Himari quickly covered it up and said, "Actually, I agree. Reina would make a great model." Even though she was saying all the right things, it was clear she didn't mean them. Later, Miki's went to Himari and said, "This is kind of a problem for you, huh?" Himari asked what he meant, and when Natsum tried to calm them down, both of them told him to stay quiet. Then Himari's mood grew even more serious as the discussion continued, whether Reina should become Natsum's model or not. Natsum eventually agreed. Himari asked, "Are you really serious about this?" Natsum replied, "You were the one who said we need to try different models, right? That this could be our lucky charm. You also said I'm not good at expressing romance, which makes designing products harder. But if I stay close to Reina, maybe I'll slowly fall in love too. And for that, I needed someone like her." Then he added, "Let's just leave it at that for now." Himari was trying hard to stay calm. Natsum asked, "What's wrong with you?" Instead of answering, Himari poured a bottle of water all over him. Then, in a very soft voice, she said, "I'm ending our friendship right here." She then yelled, "I'm really ending it now." Natsum shouted back in shock. So, viewers, tell me in the comments what you thought about today's video. That's where this episode ends. Honestly, I don't get it. If Himari likes Natsum, why not just confess directly? Why all this just friends drama? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I really feel bad for poor Himari. She's done so much for Natsum, and now just because he met one girl, he's ignoring her? I feel really bad for her. Let me know your opinion in the comments. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next video.